Hi there, this is Michael DiSalvo. I'm here with Mr. Will Weigand. He was a tutoring client for me. A couple of years ago, we met up and we decided to help his son with some tutoring for the ACT. I'm going to turn this over to Will. He said he wanted to do a review for me, so I wanted to give him a chance here. Go ahead, Mr. Weigand.
Yes, my name is Will Weigand. I live in Cincinnati, Ohio, and in 2008, my son was a senior in high school. He had taken the ACT test 2 times, and he was having difficulty getting the score he needed to get into the college of his choice. So we contracted with Mr. DiSalvo. He began tutoring in, I'm thinking about late May or so. We had about 2 months till the final attempt at an ACT test before the deadline to register at the college he was looking to get into. And he was able to bring his ACT score up to the level he needed with just a couple of months of working with A+ tutoring.
Okay, so Mr. Weigand, I guess it was about 2/3 of a course you were able to get done before that test.
Yes.
And what do you think about the tutoring made the difference for your son? How did he learn from it?
Sure. I think the biggest thing was he was experiencing a lot of anxiety going into the tests, particularly with the math sections, as far as structuring his approach to solving problems. And I think that was the biggest improvement that he was able to make with the tutoring that you gave him. Was you gave him a step-by-step method to solving problems, to breaking the word problems down and structuring them in a way that he could solve them. So that's what I think gave him the confidence that he was able to achieve the score.
Okay, yeah, I remember he really took on to the stepwise method. I try to use that with all my students.
Right.
So do you remember any specific results of those practice tests before he actually took the test?
Yeah, he got quite an improvement from just in a couple of months. I remember he showed me the test. He was getting, from the beginning to then, a good 10, 12 points improvement on all the practice tests.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So, so he did get into the college then.
Yes.
And he's been able to work since then. And any other reason you would recommend A+ tutoring to any clients out there?
Well, like I say, the biggest thing is confidence. I think it's a confidence builder for the student. Taking away the anxieties of not knowing how to test in those types of the ACTs and SATs. So I would say just the confidence level is the biggest thing.
Sure.
Really, alleviating that anxiety.
And what actually did happen on test day? Tell us about that experience.
Yeah, he is, like I said, the math was the toughest section for him, and he lost the battery. The batteries died on his calculator early on in the test, so he had to take that without the calculator, which he still got the score he needed. So if he had the calculator, he might have done even better. But
sure,
he was able to overcome that little stumbling block to with which something that in the past probably would have sent him, made it a lot more difficult for him to achieve the score that he needed.
Okay, that's great. I remember working with your son. It was a great experience. Mm-hmm. So I really do prefer to try to finish a whole course with a lot of my students, but a lot of them work hard for me and still get many point increases despite that. It's really meant for all those skills to work together so we can get our best increases.
Yeah. Well, we were on a time restriction. We had not found out about you till just a few months beforehand. So sure. It was, we were just crunched for time. I know you kind of even accelerated the course a little bit to get as much in as you could.
Right.
In a short time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're glad we can help him so late in the process.
Right.
So this has been Mr. Will Weigand, and I'm Michael DiSalvo. We're signing off here. I'm here in Cincinnati, Ohio, we just opened a new office on 260 Northland Boulevard in Cincinnati, Ohio, near the Tri-County Mall. We're in Springdale. The number is 109A, but please call us beforehand. We're in and out of the office, often on appointments in-home. So we do in-home appointments here at A+ Tutoring. And we do have a special going right now where a student who is seeking a 2400 on his SAT, if he pays $2,400, he's guaranteed to get a 2400 on his test. We'll work with him as long as needed to get that score, or until you're happy, for students who are outside of the Cincinnati area. And a similar guarantee for the ACT to get that perfect score of 36. I've had several National Merit Scholars and students who got perfect scores, students in the 99th percentile, and students who got 40 to 50 percentile increases, like Mr. Weigand's son, who was getting up to a 12-point increase on some of his sections on the ACT. So please give us a call if you're interested. Our number here is 513-939-9033. You can also find our website at A+Tutoring, all spelled out, -testprep.com. There'll be information under this video if you need help, or you can just message us here at this channel and we'll get back to you. Have a great day. We're signing out here from lovely Cincinnati, Ohio, here in the Queen City. Have a great day. Bye-bye.